Good evening. Welcome to the Northeast News. First, the headlines. Counting of 5 assembly polls is still going on. Congress surges ahead in Rajasthan. Chhattisgarh loses power in Mizoram and neck in Madhya Pradesh. Day of reckoning for aspirants of Panchayat post in Assam tomorrow. Counting to begin across the state from 8 in the morning. Economist Surajit Bhalla quits membership of Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Rights violation in neighbouring countries induces infiltrations in India, says Meghalaya Governor Tathagata Roy. And in Men's Hockey World Cup, 2 crossover matches to decide the remaining 2 quarter-finalists. Well, good evening once again, and this is Hansraj, and now for the news in details. Counting of votes is underway for the assembly elections in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Mizoram. Final results are still awaited. In Telangana, TRS has won 87 and Congress bagged 22. In Mizoram, Mizo National Front has bagged 26 seats, Congress has won 5 seats and BJP won. Chief Minister Lalton Hawla has lost both the seats. He has been defeated by TJ Lalnuntluanga of NF in Champai South constituency and also lost Sarchip's seat to independent Lalduhoma. In Rajasthan, Congress has won 102 seats, BJP got 72 and BSP 6 seats. Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje has won from Jallarapatan, defeating her nearest Congress rival Manvendra Singh, who left BJP just before the elections. In Madhya Pradesh, BJP has won 109 seats and Congress 113 and the BSP got 2 seats. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has won from Budni constituency. In Chhattisgarh, Congress owns 64 seats while the BJP got 16. In Assam, the counting of votes for more than the two-phase Panchayat elections 2018 will be held on Wednesday. The first phase of poll was held on December 5th in 16 districts and the voter turnout was around 84%, while the second phase was held on December 9 in 10 districts. The voter turnout on the second phase was around 82%. Security has been beefed up in all the counting centers for a peaceful conduct of the process. Altogether, 82% polling was reported in the 2 phases of rural polls. Meanwhile, repolling was held at 53 polling stations today in the second phase of the Panchayat polls. State Election Commission sources said the highest number of repolling was held at 37 booths in Karimganj district. Repolling at 13 booths in Kasar district, 2 in Hailakandi and 1 booth in Nalbari district were also held today. Economist Surajit S. Bhalla has resigned from his position as a part-time member of the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Sources said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has accepted Bhalla's resignation. The council is headed by Niti Aayog member Vivek Debroy. Other part-time members on the council include economist Rathin Roy, Asima Goel and former bureaucrat Ratan Watal. Both the Houses of Parliament were adjourned for the day on its opening day today of the winter session after making obituary references to their members who passed away during the intersession. They included former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, former Lok Sabha Speaker Somnath Chatterjee and former Parliamentary Affairs Minister Anant Kumar, who was a sitting member. Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan paid glowing tributes to Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Anant Kumar and 4 other members. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu paid tributes to former members before adjourning the House for the day. President Ramnath Kovind held delegation-level talks with the Myanmarese leadership today. He was given a grand ceremonial reception and guard of honor at Myanmar President House this morning. After wide-ranging talks with the Myanmar President and the State Council, India and Myanmar signed 2 memoranda of understanding. The first one is for judicial officers in India in the field of civil law, criminal law, environmental and medical jurisprudence. The second one is to enhance cooperation in science and technology, especially for the research industry, agriculture and other fields also. India has also handed over first 50 housing units built for the people of Myanmar under the Indo-Myanmar Friendship Project. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today inspected the Bogibeel Bridge ahead of its inauguration by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on December 25th. He made an on-the-spot study of the preparations for the Prime Minister's visit. He was accompanied, among others, by Minister of State for Power with independent charge Tapon Gogoi and MLAs Dr. Ranuj Pegu, Taksang Tapukon and Rituparna Borwa. Later, the Chief Minister had a meeting with the concerned officials of the state government and the railways to review arrangements for the inauguration. Khonwal said the bridge will be a dream come true for the people on both the banks of the mighty Brahmaputra. In Meghalaya, Governor Tathagata Roy on Monday said India must not only be concerned about human rights violation within the country, but also in neighboring countries, as such violations could have an adverse effect within the nation. Speaking at a function to observe the International Human Rights Day, he also threw light on the human rights violations in Bangladesh and added that in the past and present, there have been several cases of rights violation of religious minorities living in that country. As a result, refugees from countries such as Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Pakistan have entered India, Roy said. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Monday said human rights violation by anyone, including elected representatives and law enforcers, will not be tolerated and proper action will be taken against such people. The current government is against any kinds of rights violation, Singh said while speaking on the occasion of the 70th anniversary of International Human Rights Day at Banquet Hall of 1st Manipur Rifles, Imphal. The Human Rights Commission and the judiciary are there to check the excesses. On the other hand, the public too needs to exercise restraint, he said. During bunds and blockades, police officials are maltreated. Since many of them get injured due to stone pelting, they get demoralized as people use abusive language against them, he said. In Assam, a 6-member delegation from Tripura Tribal Areas Autonomous District Council, led by its Chief Executive Member Radhacharan Debbarma, is on a 2-day exposure visit to the Bodoland Territorial Council BTC headquarters Kokrajhar to study the ground realities of the BTC setup, fund-flowing system and implementation process of various public welfare schemes in the region. The team today visited the BTC Assembly and Secretariat office and held a meeting with the BTC authorities. The team also visited various areas including the Central Institute of Technology, Sports Authority of India Special Area Games Complex and a sericulture project. Former Chief Minister of Meghalaya, D.D. Lapang, who quit the Congress recently on Monday, joined the ruling National People's Party (NPP) along with his followers at a public function at Pahamchim in Ribhoi district. The 5-time former Chief Minister, who has already been appointed as a Chief Advisor to the Meghalaya government after he quit the Congress Party, was accorded a warm welcome by the NPP President and Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, Deputy Chief Minister Preston and other NPP leaders.
National People's Party State Unit, Dr. Kapoor.
And sports news. The last 2 crossover matches today will decide the remaining 2 quarter-finalists. In the first match, Belgium defeated Pakistan 5-0 today, while the Netherlands will be up against Canada in a short while from now. In the Men's Hockey World Cup 2018 in Bhubaneswar on Monday, England and France booked their places in the quarter-finals. Quarter-final matches will be played on Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, England will face Olympic champions Argentina in the first quarter-final, while Australia will take on France in the second quarter-final. India will take on the winner of the 4th crossover match between Netherlands and Canada in their quarter-final on Thursday. In Manipur, the Tulihas Battalion of Headquarter 9 Sector Assam Rifles under the aegis of Agar South on Monday installed and handed over 10 solar street lights at the request of Malom Gram Panchayat as part of the Operation Sadbhavana project. Brigadier Amit Kaptial, commander of 9 Sector Assam Rifles, officially handed over the solar lights to the Pradhan of Malom Gram Panchayat. Brigadier Amit Kaptial assured the villagers that Assam Rifles will continue with its work for welfare of the people of Manipur.
Commander of 9 Sector, Samrat Norin Singh.
As we are all aware that Assam Rifles and the Army have been deployed in Manipur for a very long time.
In Assam, the combined annual training cum pre-Republic Day camp is now underway at Narengi Cantonment. Organized by the NCC Group Headquarters, Guwahati, under the aegis of NCC Directorate, Northeastern Region. The camp began last Sunday with the primary objective aim of selecting contingents for the Republic Day parade in New Delhi. Additional Director General NCC, NER, Major General Raju Chauhan, while reviewing the training on Tuesday in Guwahati, said altogether 165 cadets will be selected from the camp.
These cadets are being selected for various activities. That includes drill, that includes selection for the best cadet competition that will take place at Delhi. And there are other activities like cultural activities. We will be showcasing the culture of the Northeast in Delhi.
We are very obliged to be a part of such a great journey. We have come from different parts of the country and have united together to form a group and represent in the RDC. We are really lucky and we're thankful to NCC for giving us such an opportunity so that we can make our dream come true and meet our Honorable Prime Minister and President for the very first time.
And before winding up, the headlines once again. Counting of 5 assembly polls still going on. Congress surges ahead in Rajasthan. Chhattisgarh loses power in Mizoram, neck and neck in Madhya Pradesh. Day of reckoning for aspirants of Panchayat post in Assam tomorrow. Counting to begin across the state from 8 in the morning. Economist Surajit Bhalla quits membership of Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Rights violation in neighbouring countries induces infiltrations in India, says Meghalaya Governor Tathagata Roy. And in Men's Hockey World Cup, 2 crossover matches to decide the remaining 2 quarter-finalists. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.